Welcome to the ThreeG podcast. Yes, we are back, baby.
What's up, 3G Nation?
It's your boy Aired Out Rich, and I'm here with
D-Train.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to episode 2 of 3G podcast. We're gonna start off with some housekeeping. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you're watching us on YouTube. Takes 3 seconds. That is the 3G podcast. Remember, spell out the word 3. Yeah, you can catch us on Anchor. Tell them about Anchor.
Anchor. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started with your own podcast.
Yes, sir. You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Alexa, Spotify, the big dogs. Yes, sir. Catch us on all those platforms. Also, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube and like. Don't just watch us and don't subscribe.
Yeah. Say it one more time how to get on it. It's 3G. ThreeG. Got it? 3G.
If you ever want to get in touch with us, and send us some questions, make sure you email us at 3gpod@gmail.com.
Look at you.
3.
And already your phone talking. I heard your phone. I heard you talking about something. Plug me up. That's them iPhones, y'all. That's them iPhones.
He's an iPhone hater. Link in the description to all of our platforms and contact information.
Yeah.
So, we want to give our shout out of the week to the 305 Riker Riders.
305 Riker Riders.
This is a biker group in Miami Gardens. They do shows and events. Like tomorrow, Saturday, they're going to be at
the Walmart on 27th Avenue and 199th Street. We're gonna be out there with them tomorrow. We're gonna do some interviews, find out about their club. The club is pretty new, so they're gonna be doing different things. I found out they already did like a toy drive, but they're gonna be doing some other things. They're trying to get themselves known in the neighborhood. So tomorrow we're gonna go out and talk to them. Listen, they got a bunch of different career people that's in their biker group. I heard there was teachers, UPS, postal workers. So it's gonna be interesting talking with them, and we're gonna see how they feel on some of the stuff we'll be talking about.
Okay.
All right.
And the guy we talked to is pretty young, so I'm pretty sure he knows about some stuff going on in our celebrity entertainment life. So I'm gonna start off with a big one. Kim Kardashian officially, just 1 hour ago, we got the news that she officially divorced. She filed for divorce on Kanye West. So her and Yeezus is over.
So I can't even say that, but
yeah.
I get it.
How many kids they got? 2.
Kanye West. This dude, man, listen.
Yeah.
I'm not a Kanye hater, but I just don't get down with him. You know, he say some stuff that is like
he's a wild guy,
way off the wall. But people like him. I
mean, his music after like 2015, I don't know what happened to him, but he's still making his money with his homeless looking clothes.
Oh Lord, you went a little deep on the man right there. On that note, let's move on. What else you got over there?
Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, all your crushes. Everybody has a crush on Megan Thee Stallion, but too bad because she is dating somebody.
You say Megan, I say Nikki. We're gonna roll like that.
She put out there on Instagram Live the other day that she is dating. I'm sorry if I mess up his name. Paradison Fontaine.
It's our peanut gallery.
I don't know much about him. I think he's a rapper. He might be.
Say it again.
It's Paradison Fontaine.
Fontaine?
She called him her man. So hey,
I have no clue as to where that name is from. But we're gonna
speaking of official,
we're gonna find out on the next one.
Right,
I want to know that name from.
We'll have some more information on him maybe later in the episode.
Okay.
But speaking of official, Kodak Black.
This dude
out of jail and engaged.
Man, how old is Kodak Black?
Kodak is 22.
22.
Yes.
This and all I hear is Kodak this, Kodak that.
Yeah, he's been in.
But he got himself out.
Yep, and he's engaged now to Mellow Rax. It's another rapper. However,
so he got out of jail.
Right.
and just got
engaged. To Mellow Racks. But
who does that?
Yeah, he does have some drama already with Renee Trill saying that they've been off and on since 2018. And
wait, before you even get to that, I want to talk one other thing about Kodak Black. This dude, you showed me a picture of him.
Yes.
And he was skinny, or he was fat.
He was fat the first time I showed you.
But now that he just got out of jail,
he is skinny.
He's skinny.
Yep. Jail. I guess he been working out, hitting that.
So he did the keto jail diet.
The 3 meals a day diet.
3 meals a day.
Hey. But I mean, I'm happy for him. Good job, Kodak. Yes. Go Kodak.
I'm happy for him that he's a young guy. Yeah. Got another shot. I just hope he take advantage of it. That's all I'm gonna say about him. He do got a song now, a couple of songs I like. Yeah. And I think I heard you singing one of them the other day. I don't remember the name of it.
The song he's talking about is G to the A featuring Jack Boy.
Okay, yeah, that what he said. Because I like
fast version though, because we're in Florida, we like fast.
I like that. Maybe before the cast is over. Any music you may hear during this podcast, we do not own the rights to any of these songs.
They don't belong to us.
Okay, they don't belong to us. That's our disclaimer. All right.
But since Kodak has gotten out of jail, he's dropped 3 songs already. One with Lil Yachty. So he's bringing his music back with him. So that's good.
Yeah, he's pretty big. So
speaking of music, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Jesus Christ, this man here. That's the rainbow-haired boy.
Oh yeah, okay.
He pulls up on Meek Mill, waiting on Meek Mill after a show, just waiting in the parking garage just to talk and yell and do that for nothing.
Yell about what they got, some kind of beef going on?
I guess he's trying to start it. Who knows what the man is on? He was probably high or something when he did it.
Maybe he's trying to get relevant.
Yeah, he's doing all that for clout. Okay. All that is for clout. But he does have.
I don't think I want to fool with Meek Mill though.
No, he's gonna have all of Philadelphia after.
Okay. I don't think you want to do that.
But he do got a new song out, 6ix9ine. I know we're not supposed to like him because he's a snitch and all that.
Yeah, what?
But he's a snitch, That's why that's why I don't like him.
Another episode. I don't want to hear about no snitching right now. But
I know we're not supposed to like him, but you cannot lie. The man's music is catchy. I don't care what nobody say. His music, I'm gonna listen to.
Yes, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yes.
I'm gonna check out a few of his tracks and see what I think. Give you a older perspective on his little music.
Oh, and moment of silence for Nicki Minaj's father. So sorry for your loss, Nicki. Thank you.
All right. That's good. Listen, also on this, since we're doing this entertainment thing, let's go old school for a minute.
Okay.
My girl, Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Got her new show out.
Yes.
Called The Equalizer.
Yes.
Now, we all know The Equalizer from Denzel Washington.
Yes,
Equalizer 2.
The stopwatch.
There it is. It's a spinoff from his show, and she is now the Equalizer.
Right.
It'll grow on you. It'll grow on you. It's only been out for 3 weeks now since the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what? We never did talk about the Super. I don't think none of. Listen, that's later. That's later. But let's go.
That covered.
Later. Okay. Yeah, her show is called The Equalizer. You can catch it on Sundays.
Right.
Sundays at 8:00 on CBS. And you know who else got a new show? The Rock. It's called.
That is a doozy.
It's called Young Rock. Now,
right.
I'm a big fan of The Rock's from wrestling, from the WWE. Rocky Maivia, his daddy Rocky Johnson.
Yes.
He got great movies too. Rampage.
The Rock. Oh yeah.
Got good movies.
I love his movies.
However, this show of his, Young Rock.
Is it a yay or a nay? Let me get a 1 through 10.
Because it's The Rock, he already starts off at 5.
Okay.
Okay. Because it's The Rock, I'm gonna give him another shot and watch it this week.
Okay.
Give him a 6. Everything beyond that, I'll be making it up. It lost me. It was because a lot of people want to hear about The Rock.
Right.
The Rock has a great story.
Right.
I don't like how they're making a parody out of his show. Out of his life.
Right. It's not as serious as I thought it was gonna be.
Right, and not that
it's not really a how do I say? It's not really a documentary.
Right. It's a parody. It's like they're making.
I was expecting something kind of like The Last Dance from Michael Jordan. How that was actually telling his story and all that.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of gonna be like that, but
no, this one's not doing that. It's definitely not doing that. I'm gonna try to get into it a little bit more. It's kind of like when we was watching what's the superhero show, WandaVision, because you know
we have to rewatch that.
Aired Out and D-Train. Listen, we big on superheroes.
Yes.
DC, Marvel, you name it, we watch it. Batman, Superman, the Joker, Hulk,
the Avengers,
Suicide Squad. We big on that stuff.
I'm a Marvel dude. I love Marvel.
Yeah.
We love DC too.
We just love them all.
I'm always gonna go Marvel.
I get,
Marvel versus DC. I'm going Marvel. Team Marvel.
Going Team Marvel. But I don't care what y'all say. Any team that got Superman on it, which would make it DC, I don't see how you get by that.
I don't know, man.
I tell you what. Okay, I tell you what. Let's do this real quick. This is gonna be real quick. I'm gonna see you a Batman. What you do with Batman? Just give me somebody from Marvel. Who you put it? Captain America. That's kind of not fair, though.
I mean,
matter
of fact, no. You want Batman? I'm gonna give you Black Widow. I'm gonna give you Black Widow.
But now you're gonna turn Batman into a woman basher?
He ain't bashing Black Widow now. We all know Black Widow is that. That's that lady right there.
Let's keep this right. How about Hawkeye? It's man on man.
Listen, you know how I feel about Hawkeye.
Neither one. But he's still. Listen,
he's a good fighter.
He made it to the Avengers. He made it to the show.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, all right. I'll see you, Aquaman.
Aquaman. For Aquaman, I'm gonna give you. That's a hard one.
You thinking too hard.
Man, okay, for Aquaman, I'm gonna give you Black Panther.
I'm
gonna give you Black Panther for Aquaman.
Oh, you might have stabbed me in the heart.
Yeah.
I can't go off there. Okay.
So many we can choose from. I had to think for a second.
Okay. Let's go. See, I ain't gonna bring in the big gun yet, but how about what you do for Cyborg?
Cyborg, robot guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Cyborg, I'm gonna give him.
Big Green.
No,
I'm not giving him the Hulk. I'm not gonna use the Hulk on Cyborg.
So you gonna hold your big gun. I thought you were gonna go Tony Stark with Iron Man.
I'm gonna switch up. For Batman, I'm gonna give you Iron Man. Only because his suit, I think his suit can outdo Batman's suit, right? Then for Cyborg, I'm gonna give you Black Widow. Because Black Widow has all these gadgets and stuff and them electric stuffs that can do the things with his suit and stuff.
Can the cameraman butt in real quick?
What you got?
I'll give you Thor over Cyborg.
That's not fair. Thor kills Cyborg.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
I don't want to waste Thor on Cyborg.
Hold on. I think y'all underestimating Cyborg. Don't forget, Cyborg is a product of the mother boxes, which makes him alien. How do you kill him?
I mean, Thor is a god.
Overload his power.
You can't overload his power, man. He tried that with Iron Man. You see how that worked?
Thor can break him.
Did you remember how that worked, right?
What?
When Thor called himself was gonna use his lightning against Iron Man, you remember how that went, right?
I mean, but listen.
Did he not put his power up to 400%? All right, listen. So we're getting carried away. We're gonna save that for. As a matter of fact, we'll make that one of our segments each week.
Right.
Each time we do this, I think we should compare some superheroes.
If you haven't noticed now, we watch a lot of superheroes.
Yeah, we watch a lot of superheroes.
A lot of superheroes around here.
Y'all gotta do supervillains one day too.
Yeah. We do supervillains, no problem.
Loki for the win.
No problem. Okay. So listen, I also heard that your boy P Diddy is suing Sean John for $25 million. He said for stealing his image, using his image as ads. So a lot of people still think that P Diddy is part owner of Sean John. But he sold most of his stock to the global brand groups for like $70 million. He still owns 20% of the company, so I guess he feels that entitles him to sue you. But hey,
all right,
that's what he wants to do.
P Diddy, be fine, big dog.
Yeah, and how about the really quick? We're gonna go back a week.
Okay.
What'd you think about the weekend Super Bowl show?
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough for me. I saw that. I heard that in your voice.
Janet Jackson always get number one, right?
Okay.
Then, the weekend. I mean, it was very. He got the number one COVID performance Okay, the way he was able to put that together.
COVID performance. I didn't see that coming.
The way he was able to put that together. Those people he had on the field that took up from end zone to end zone. I liked it, but I feel if he had to do it normally, I don't know. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'm gonna give him a 6. Katy Perry, that's probably my second choice for the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And they had some other people in the Super Bowl show too. Jasmine Sullivan was in there.
Oh yeah.
The country dude, Eric Crouch. You know, they did the national anthem. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I like that.
You know, so all right. So listen, what we're gonna do now? We're gonna take us a quick pause.
Okay.
Allow Anchor to get them a commercial in.
Okay.
And then we'll come right back to it.
All right.
Okay. So let's do a quick pause. Boom. Let's get back to it. See? All right. So now, let's move on a little bit. Let's go to some sports. First thing, before you even start with your sports, you know what? Give us a little bit about the sports.
Let me see.
Before I say what I want to say.
Matter of fact, we gonna start with the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
How many is that? How many is that?
A lot.
7. Tom Brady.
7
rings. He has more Super Bowl wins than any franchise. No team has won 7 Super Bowls, but this man has won 7 Super Bowls, and he solidified his legacy that he was the reason they were winning those Super Bowls in
New England.
I know Belichick is kicking his seat right now.
Yeah, I can't even go against that. I can't. And you know, I am not a Tom Brady man.
Yeah.
I'm not a Tom Brady man because he spent so many years kicking the Dolphins' butt. Yeah, we beat him here and there and that kind of stuff, but we knew who the AFC East superhero was.
Right.
It was Tom Brady. That's why I'm glad he gone.
Tom Brady, he might have did his thing. You know, nice 201 yards, 3 touchdowns. My boy Gronk, I don't know where this came from. Gronk, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay. Leonard Fournette, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. Everybody's contributing.
That is the guy who... That Fournette guy.
I got a fun fact for you. A funny one.
Mm-hmm.
LaShawn McCoy. Last year, when the Chiefs won, where was LaShawn McCoy? He was on the Chiefs team, not playing. But he got him a ring.
Right.
Then he switches and goes to Tampa. Doesn't play, but gets him another ring.
Oh, that's a good one now.
LaShawn McCoy has stolen
2 years in a row, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
On opposite team.
Yes.
And won.
Yes. That man, I'm going to say he robbed the NFL.
Is it thievery or smart?
That boy's a lucky charm.
Or has a lucky charm.
That's definitely
he has a lucky charm.
Now, the offense did great, but we all know who won that game.
Oh, yeah.
That defense.
Tampa Bay defense.
Oh, my God. Patrick Mahomes, no touchdowns, 2 picks.
Kansas City, no touchdowns.
Well, when have we ever heard of that? That's never happened, ever.
No.
Tyreek Hill, 1 catch for 5 yards.
Yeah, where's my...
What?
We had some... Remember we had some... I got to look... Oh, here we go.
Oh, my bad. 7 catches for 73 yards. No touchdowns, though. So
remember these? We took these here scores of what we thought the game was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody was
brutally wrong.
Nobody.
Brutally wrong.
We had the 30s.
Yeah. Nobody saw this defense coming. This defense
and I think the closest was someone who was in our little audience that we had. It looks like it would have been...
Would it be 30 to 20?
No, this one I think 34-17.
Oh, it's cameraman's mama.
Yep, she got the closest.
Your mother had the closest scores to the Super Bowl. How do you feel about that?
My mother's a Jets fan. I'm surprised she even got that.
Okay,
wow.
Cameraman, don't ever say Jets on our camera again. You'll be terminated. The Jets, but hey, at least they got rid of
Adam Gase.
You said his name out loud.
Oh my gosh.
That's a career killer, that dude.
He might be the worst coach of my lifetime I've ever seen.
I'm surprised he got a job after what he did with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So we're not even gonna ruin the vibe.
What we're gonna do is dribble that thing onto the basketball court with the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
I mean,
please give me some good. Please give me something good. Give me something good.
The Heat, we had a 4-game win streak. I'm gonna give us that. Followed by a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah.
But we broke the streak last night when we beat the Kings 118-110. Now somehow we are 12-17, but we are 11th in the East, so we can still make the playoffs. I think we only like 3 to 4 games behind the 8th seed, so we can still get in there. We can still sneak in there.
Okay.
We good. Jimmy B though, that man's doing work. That is the dirty man right there. He is doing work. Back to back triple doubles.
But he need help. Listen.
He do need help.
When I say he need help,
And Bam is not. He can't be the only help we got.
Yeah,
them two can only do so much.
Yeah, and I was thinking coming from the bubble, being defending champions on the East.
Right.
I was going into this year like, okay,
I don't know what happened.
but now we seeing when we lost Crowder.
Yeah, he was big.
That was big, man.
Solomon Hill,
big
rebound man.
Then we
I don't know what Duncan Robinson went through.
This dude's killing me, man. And I liked Duncan
I
Robinson.
love Duncan.
You saw I put an ED on the end of the light because this dude is killing me, man. I mean, I get that you can't really defend. I get that.
All right, that's not his thing. He's not defense.
But if you're a shooter, a marksman,
You have to make it.
that's your defense. But when you can't do either one,
Look at Brooklyn. Nobody over there play defense.
Nope.
But they gonna score 150 points a game.
Yep.
James Harden, we know his defense sucks, but he gonna drop 40.
Well, did you see them put that thing on the Lakers last night?
I was getting to that.
Without.
Brooklyn beats the Lakers 109-98. Without Kevin Durant.
Now everybody's saying, okay, well, Anthony Davis wasn't playing for the Lakers.
I say they lost star for star, so I'm going.
Well, yeah, but I can't say just star for star because technically, even in the game, it's 2-on-3.
True.
So that made it 1-on-2. But my problem is this. Not even my problem. Nobody. I don't think anybody anymore is just afraid of a LeBron-led team.
No.
Anthony Davis was the X factor.
Yeah,
Without him, they are
hard.
vulnerable. And then when they go up against a team like that, like Kevin Durant, or let me change it, the Kevin Durant-less Brooklyn Nets, they got trouble.
And you know who I think they're going to have trouble with?
Who?
The Utah Jazz. Oh my God, where is this coming from?
I mean,
Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. They are 24-5, number 1 in the league. The Jazz?
Who saw it?
The Jazz was the doormat a few years ago.
And it was only okay. I mean,
I thought it was a fluke
It was
first.
coming, but
I thought it was a fluke at first when the season first started.
But they beat people by 15, 20 points.
They are convincing.
So
I mean, tonight they have the Clippers. I mean, even though they don't have Kawhi or Paul George, so can't really.
Can you believe this? See, now you just brought up some a old flesh wound from last week when the Heat lost to
the Clippers,
minus Kawhi, minus Paul George, minus Patrick Beverly, and we still couldn't get a win.
Couldn't.
That's trouble. That's okay. You're gonna make my head hurt.
3 more quick points. Carson Wentz to the Colts for 2 draft picks. Not even 2 big draft picks, but 2 draft picks. I think it's good for him. I think he would do good over there. He got some weapons. Got an up-and-coming defense. His coach is going to be good. So
I think the Colts did themselves well. Because they got a top tier. Notice I ain't say top 3, top 5, top 10. A top tier quarterback to replace Phillip Rivers, who we know is on the upper echelon. I think it's going to be good for the Colts. Now, does it make them any better? Time will tell.
I think it might.
Time will tell.
With the young, got a young arm in there.
Younger.
Him and T.Y. Hilton might be able to, mesh together well. Got a nice young running back.
I'm just taking Wentz on his downswing.
Yeah. He might need the coach to bring it back.
And how you say, blessings to the both, to him and to the team.
Yeah.
Hope they do well, because we also got somebody we know on that Colts team, so we want them to do well.
Yes.
Anthony Walker.
His family.
Number 50, right?
Yes.
That's his number. Check him out.
But there's a great reason why Carson Wentz. Well, the fans are happy why Carson Wentz got traded, because that means Jalen Hurts is finally QB1 like he should have been.
Another black quarterback.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
So Jalen Hurts, QB1.
QB1.
So we're
That's
gonna
right.
get to see.
Draft him on your fantasy team.
The Eagles said it's the beginning of the Hurts era. What does that mean?
Draft him on your fantasy team.
We'll see. And another moment of silence. Vincent Jackson passed away
man.
at the age 38 in Brandon, Florida this weekend.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver for the San Diego Chargers.
San Diego Chargers,
I think it was like
Tampa
3
Buccaneers,
teams. Yeah.
and it was one other
Yeah,
team.
man,
I
that's
forgot.
sad. How old was he?
38.
Gee
Yeah, he was
whiz.
real young.
38.
He was very young.
That's rough. That's
he,
rough.
He was making them.
Yeah. Moment of
I
silence.
would have said he was making push.
Yeah. Moment of silence. All right. So let's move on. What we got? You got anything else? You ain't said nothing about the Dolphins. You got no Dolphin news or, you know?
I mean, what you heard about Dolphins? I know in our mock draft they say Devontae Smith, he finna be a Dolphin. That's what I'm hearing. I hear we in the sweepstakes for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I guess.
If we get Deshaun Watson, Tua is gone. That is
For sure.
Tua's out of there.
For sure.
if we
But
get
you
Deshaun
don't
Watson.
do nothing but get better.
Yeah.
You get a Deshaun Watson. That makes our
that make everybody better.
our dropsy receivers
Right,
a
because
little
he
bit better.
gonna put that ball.
You can throw
where-
them
gonna
over.
Put that ball where you have to catch
Yeah.
it. He
And
gonna
then
put it in your
we
chest
probably
if you
still
got
can get us a good receiver, get him some help or a running back, something
And we
like that.
kept our defense.
Yeah.
We kept everybody on defense.
Yeah, so
That defense,
Although-
y'all know about that.
although that can, use some tweaks as well. But
We pretty good.
yeah, we're all right. Anything else?
Nothing really.
Nothing, okay.
That's all that's happened in the sports,
Sports.
world.
Okay, all right. Well, then, since we did that, that will probably lead us into the next session, which would be a little bit. Oh, no. Let's backtrack to the sports.
Okay.
Because I got something I want to ask you.
Like my rewind sound.
Yeah, do it again. Whatever. Okay. I've been hearing all this stuff. Tom Brady, the GOAT,
The goats.
right? We know what GOAT stands for.
That goat sound.
For anybody who does the greatest of all time, right?
That goat word. It's a big word.
They're throwing it around too much right now for me. So I
Big
wondered.
word.
I saw something on TV the other day. They were comparing Tom Brady
Right.
to Serena Williams. It just lost me. I was like, 'cause
That's
you've heard of apples and oranges,
Yeah.
right? To compare what Tom Brady does in football to what Serena has done to tennis, one of them is getting a disservice. Do I believe Tom Brady is the greatest of all times? For me, now,
this is where we have
slight difference. This is slight difference. When I say slight difference, I'm going to give him all his accolades, everything. I'm just a Joe Montana man.
He's a Joe Montana.
And I wasn't even a 49er fan.
He just
It's just
he
that
grew up
guy.
watching Joe Montana.
Yeah, it just
He's seen him. Yeah.
dude was just
Electric.
phenomenal. Now, see, for me with Tom Brady didn't make me. When I wanted to watch when he was playing Dolphins, but that was because I was a Dolphin fan.
Right.
But I didn't always want to watch. He's more exciting to me now with Tampa than when he was with New England.
Florida changes
Except
people.
when he had remember he had Randy Moss.
Oh yeah.
That stuff made me want to watch
Right,
Tom
right.
Brady. Joe Montana, I wouldn't see this dude just period.
He's always electric.
Right, but I don't want to get into that debate.
Right.
I just want to. What do you think about I think they
The
throwing
GOAT
around
is
the
a sensitive.
yeah.
The
It's
GOAT
the,
is a sensitive.
then you got the Michael and the LeBron thing.
Yeah.
Somebody even told me that they thought LeBron was more of a GOAT than Bill Russell, and they tried to use because of what LeBron does off the court. I'm sitting there like, wait, hold on.
With the black.
I'm like, wait a minute.
The man grew up. What the man was? Wow.
Then
The
on top,
60s.
then on top of that,
Y'all know what was going on in the 60s. Bill Russell was
You can't compare.
was right there with MLK.
any
man.
of them, Bill Russell, Muhammad Ali,
Yes.
all these guys that's
He
from
was right
that
there.
era.
Jim Brown. All the-
To me, don't even put them in the comparison to what some of these athletes
off the court.
are doing off the court. And yes, LeBron, I know he's got a school, he's doing some great things. But come on, dude. Bill Russell,
I mean, he gets
Kareem,
to do that because of what they did back then.
these dudes was fighting for their life.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
these guys
yeah,
are building
all
schools
that.
to help the kids and all that kind of stuff. I get that. These dudes literally didn't know if when they got to the arena if they was gonna get lynched, shot, stabbed, whatever.
Had to come into the arena through the back door.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at, I guess, is when they talk about this GOAT stuff, let's leave it at sports statistics.
Right.
We can't compare what people are doing, especially in a different era, because young guys like yourself, you may see LeBron as, man, the stuff that he's doing is super, and it is. I'll never try to take away from it. But I'm not going to sit here and let you compare it to what a Bill Russell did, what Kareem did. Now, you notice I don't say all these names. I didn't say Michael Jordan.
Oh, because Mike is Mike.
Right, but no, but I'm saying off the court, Mike
the court,
wasn't that. I don't want to get into it because I'm not a Mike basher.
Mm-hmm.
But off the court, he wasn't that big into the black movement, is what I'm gonna say. You know, so I just wanted to bring that little tidbit in about the GOAT conversation. You know, and Serena is the GOAT of tennis. They can say Martina Navratilova all they want. They can say any of them.
I don't know tennis like that.
The little white chicks that they want. Sharapova, all of them. Serena's the GOAT.
Yes.
All right.
And don't try to take it away because she just lost to
Osaka.
Yeah.
Osaka's her name.
Osaka, that's the up and coming lady. I like her. She good. She
But she ain't no Serena.
She got Serena number this time. Let them rematch. I like Serena to get it.
But not yet. And remember, Serena's still just coming off the baby, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
We know who it goes.
Yeah, we know who it goes.
Speaking of, the black movement, I got our Black History fact of the day.
Give me some.
Mr. Jackie Robinson.
Jackie, back in sports.
Yes. The man
you saw
hitting dingers.
Did you see that? What he was hitting?
Hitting dingers.
You saw you like that? Do it again one more time.
Hitting the dingers.
All right. Okay.
All right. So, Jackie Robinson. He was the only person ever to be an All-American in 4 sports. That was basketball, football, track, and baseball. And you want to know his worst sport that he ever played? Baseball. Baseball was his worst sport.
Really?
And you see what he did there. They have a Jackie Robinson Day. That'll tell you something.
That's awesome. Now,
yes.
all 4 sports?
All 4. He was the first team All-American.
Now, I know, listen, because for us, we had Bo.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody does it like Bo. But you're talking about 4 different sports?
4 sports.
That is amazing. I read somewhere, guess we just got a tryout again for a baseball team.
Ooh.
And listen, this is going to be a 10-second conversation. Tim Tebow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
that's
man.
it. Yeah.
I forgot all about it.
That's it.
Fan Control Football League. Johnny Manziel, I see what you're doing. I like it.
What? Okay, all right. Listen. You know what you didn't talk about?
What?
Your guy got knocked out.
I'm
Your
sorry,
guy.
Connor, I was rooting for you. Come on, McGregor, I was rooting for you. You got to come back, man. You got to fight somebody and beat him.
Yeah.
I watched it live. That was hard to watch. Do you know how hard that was to watch?
Y'all like that?
You got hit with.
He wasn't doing that.
He hit you with the 2-piece.
He was doing more like.
He hit him with a 2-piece and a biscuit, extra gravy. That's crazy.
They got put him
and
out.
broke his leg.
They got put him out. He put him out.
But Dustin Poirier, respect.
Yeah.
You good, my boy.
Yeah.
So I see you. You guys see what we have on TV. That's CNN. So
what would that be?
Let's see what's going on.
CNN.
With that in the world of the government.
Oh, listen, we're gonna do a couple of little things with the government. Go back a little bit and bring it back forward a little bit. We all know what happened with the Trump impeachment.
Yes.
Straight garbage.
Yeah, acquitted this man.
Listen,
I don't know how.
Acquitted him, and now he telling people about what he gonna do to him. What he told the man? He told Mitch McConnell. Dude, this is just rude. You have too many chins and not enough brains. Who does that?
That's not professional.
See, now that he's gotten away with what he's done,
right?
All bets off for him.
Right.
Nobody is safe.
He ain't president no more, so he can say what he wants, even though he was already saying what he wanted.
But now, this dude is gonna go way overboard. All right, so we talked about that. The other lady, Marjorie Taylor Greene,
right?
QAnon lady, the lady who said he saw the lights that made the fires in California. Yeah. That lady. They took her, off of all her committees and stuff like that, which is good. So, I'm not staying long on those people and they foolishness and stuff like that.
They don't get too much.
Right, they don't get too much. Then you had, now you got a fight in the Republican Party with Mitch McConnell and the the Trump party. They call it Republicans. It's just the Trump
Amen.
party now. What is it? Trumplicans.
Yes.
So you got the Trumplicans against
After he finished, I'll let you guys know my theory.
Yeah, then you got you know, we're gonna use that as a break in between.
Yeah.
Okay, because I got a few other things. We know he's still trying to get this this COVID bill of his passed, 1.9 trillion. Here's my problem. For years, the Republicans have used the power of the presidency or the Senate, whatever they had, to get their stuff done, and they didn't care who they hurt, who they left behind, or any of that kind of stuff. Why is it that the Democrats are always the group that's trying to be nice, trying to be friends? Well, no, let me change that. The word, trying to keep it bipartisan.
Because from what I've seen, Republicans, they are very, very aggressive when they trying to get their points across. I think we're trying to stay away from being like them, but at some point you just gotta,
how we say in football, some point you gotta go get it.
Right.
You know, we got people while they're discussing the 1.9 trillion.
They doing something.
We out here struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say we out here struggling, we work. You know, you go to school. Well, actually, you do school online.
Right.
You know, but everybody can still use the government's help.
Yes.
But they in there talking.
I want my childhood back. I need to hurry up and fix this.
Yeah, because you've been at that hybrid model. On that note, Chris Webber got a teaching degree.
Ain't he like 60?
Chris Webber, the basketball player.
How old is Chris Webber?
Maybe 4. I don't know, man. We'll look it up. While I'm talking, you look it up.
A teaching degree.
So he's gonna be. I don't know, to tell you the truth, but I know he's gonna be doing some teaching, which is a good thing for young black men to see.
Congratulations.
You know, one of the sports, I ain't gonna say heroes, but prominent sports figures. You know, is doing something, getting himself ready for his career, more of his career after basketball. You know,
he is teaching athlete activism.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to look that up because I have
don't know what an athlete activist is, but congratulations, Chris.
To Chris Webber, and
congratulations, Mr. Webber.
Listen, you'll be going to college in another year.
Yeah,
being a junior, might be something you might be interested in.
Okay.
You too, cameraman. What is it?
Athlete activism.
Hey, you know, we'll check it and see what happens. Okay.
Yep.
So now,
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna guess is how to be involved in the community while being a professional athlete. Chris Webber,
sounds good to me. Hey, how'd it say?
Take a wild guess.
Hey, Chris Webber, why don't you hit us on Instagram at
ThreeG Podcast
and let us know what it is.
Or email us at 3gpodcast@gmail.com.
Right there, 3G Pod
@gmail.com.
There it is. Okay, all right. So now, there's another lady I want to talk about. Her name is Lucy McBath. She's the representative from Georgia.
Okay.
She's a black lady.
Okay.
She was on the news the other day because it was the anniversary of her son's shooting. In 2012, her son, he was the one that got shot because the music was too loud.
Rest in peace.
You know, and President Biden is trying to get Congress to pass it's called the common sense gun reform. You know.
Common sense gun reform. Okay.
Yeah, and common sense something like I'm not gonna say they got rid of the 3-day what's that period they call
the grace period.
Yeah, it's not called the grace period. But yeah, when you buy the gun, he wants to enforce that back again because some places now
get your gun and walk out with it.
You can really, if you go to one of these gun shows, gun show, walk out with a gun. You know, and that's been part of the problem.
I always thought America was backwards. You gotta be 21 to drink, but 18 to own a gun. Like, come on now.
Who does that?
I can shoot somebody at 18, but I can't drink Hennessy till I'm 21.
Why you got to say Hennessy? Speaking of Hennessy,
one of the bottles.
Listen,
look at that.
See that bottle right there? How you say?
Yeah,
turn your head. Listen, we make these so you can see it's a pure white Hennessy bottle, and we go ahead and we what do you call that? Glitterify it or whatever you call it. You know, make it your own personal bottle.
Bling bling.
hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, and we'll be able to let you know how you can get your own bottle. We got different ones that we do. We do baskets, wine baskets. I'm gonna post some of that stuff on the page, stuff that we did for Valentine's Day. Father's Day, we're gonna be doing those sports teams. Mother's Day is coming up. Just look on our Instagram and Facebook, and you'll be able to see some of the pictures that we're gonna get. Now, listen, that was just a little plug. I'm gonna go away from that. Let's go back to my
Butterfly D and G.
Yeah, Butterfly D and G. That's who does it. But we'll do that at the end. All right. So, what else did I have? I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day.
Yes.
2/14.
Right.
Was also the anniversary of the Parkland shooting.
Right.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Take a moment. Good deal. Good deal.
Nice.
Okay. So now that's enough politics. Let's talk about put that away. The cold in Texas.
Oh man.
I want to give a shout out
Sorry
to
for you guys.
remember we got a cousin.
Yes.
Cousin Tamika. She's in Missouri City.
So
Shout out to
sorry.
you. Hey baby, try to stay warm.
If you can't make it down here, you know we got space for you.
Gotcha. Then my brother, Zach, your
Yes.
uncle, he's up there in Dallas with his company, Dallas Black. Hey, stay safe, my brother. All right, dude. I saw the temperature thing.
Ooh,
Tamika's been sending us a thing, 19 degrees.
I couldn't do it.
What would you do in 19 degrees?
Nothing. I'm not even logging on to school. I'm staying in bed.
Man,
The house
listen,
gonna be too cold.
They
I'm
have
good.
the powers went out, so you can imagine it's freezing. Then you have water mains that are breaking. It's raining.
That's
Rain
on top of cold weather already is
on top of
worse.
snow. There was in Dallas. They had 131 car pileup. 131 cars.
That sucks.
You know, I don't think they had any major injuries in it, but that's not the point. I mean, that's just the roads are slick. That's a lot of cars, man. That's just rough.
Today,
Yeah.
I think is one of the warm days in Texas. In Houston, it's 49 degrees.
Yeah,
Feels like 32 degrees.
Listen, I hope
That's warm.
I hope
Okay.
President Biden realizes that stuff happened over there in Texas. That is what you call a national emergency.
Yes.
Those people need help. Even though we're sitting here saying how much help we need, you know, with the COVID relief bill, they need help right
immediate help.
now.
Yeah, and
So-
it doesn't help. Today, Senator Mr. Ted Cruz is going on vacation.
No.
But he apologized.
He went, came back. He apologized. But listen, remember, Ted Cruz is one of the guys who, with the insurrection, was inciting the people. You might say. Well, let me change that. Supporting Trump. Let's do it like that. Supporting Trump. So I don't give him a pass.
Right.
You know, he knew what he was doing. And technically, if it was a regular person, I get it. Because think about it. If it's a hurricane coming, and we know it's going to be a bad hurricane, what do? Some people hunker down, but what do a lot of people do?
They leave.
Right. So he knew it was coming. He was doing the same thing. Difference is,
He's
you're the
not a
state
regular
senator.
person.
Or, well, you're not a regular person.
You help us control this.
You got to stay in,
Right.
you know,
You're the leader, my guy.
How they say-
You're the quarterback
for the fight. Yeah, so that's why I say he doesn't get a pass, you know. He doesn't get a pass. Yeah, I heard a joke. I wanted to break this up with a little joke, right? Everybody's freezing, right? Say Florida's not freezing. Why do they say Florida's not freezing?
Why?
Because they say the devil, Donald Trump, and Ron DeSantis and all his minions live here in Florida. I'm sorry, that's a bad joke. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. But you know how we feel about those guys anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, y'all saw the baby back ribs. Some things look good.
so listen, I want to, we're going to be talking with the 305 Riker Riders tomorrow. So I'm going to be asking them some questions, some things on the politics like we're talking about.
Right.
Because those are a lot of business guys. They got careers and professions. I want to know from them how they feel about some of the stuff we talked about.
Okay.
You know, so that's so you guys will know some of the questions. Like what I know, I'm going to be asking, you know, is how they feel about the Trump impeachment going forward. Because these are your working people now. I want to know if any of them, if they voted for Donald Trump, hopefully not. How are they feeling now? If they voted for Joe Biden, how do they feel? You know, he's doing now.
If you voted for Trump, we're not judging you. We just want to know.
Yeah, we want to know why, and then we'll judge you. No, okay, my bad. Let's see. Is there anything else we want to talk about right now?
Right now, I mean,
How about it's raining right now? It's raining.
that's
you know
crazy.
That? You know,
It was not raining 30 seconds ago.
it was 180 degrees.
Wow.
Now it's wet.
And now it has stopped since we
And now it
talked
stopped.
about it.
Yeah.
You see, that's Florida for you. That's
Florida.
perfect Florida weather.
Yeah.
You know, it happens like that.
Yeah. So, listen. Let me ask you. Okay, I got one question I want to ask you. All right, because this is just about you. Air it out. You know, let the people know a little bit about you. Because you're 11th grade right now.
Yes, sir.
Going to be a senior next year.
Yes, sir.
What colleges are you interested in pursuing, and why?
Well, personally, I would love to go D1. You know, everybody wants to go D1. Personally, I want to go to a HBCU. So I would. My top 3 right now is North Carolina A&T at 1, Jackson State at 2, and Southern University at 3. Those are my top 3.
Hey, listen. We're gonna take a quick break for a moment, and we're gonna come back because I got a couple of other questions that I want to ask. Air it out, you know, about his life, and just give us a second. We're gonna take a quick little break, and we'll be back in about 10 seconds. That's right. This is D-Train of the 3G podcast. Hey, you've gotten this far. You might as well like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when we post. 3G Nation. All right, now we're coming back here with Air It Out. This is just a little personal interview. We'll probably do me on the next one. What I want to ask you, you said some HBCUs that you were interested in.
Yes.
You used to talk a lot about University of Miami. That was your go-to. Your one.
You know, that's still in my heart. I bleed green and gold. I mean, oh my God.
Yeah, that
Green
would
and
be,
green and orange, my bad.
So y'all know,
I bleed
he said green and gold. We were just talking about high school. I went to Jackson.
Yeah.
That's the green and gold. So there, no need to apologize for that. You know, hey, that's the J, baby. You know, it's all right. But listen, what my question to you is this:
Right.
what interested you in putting an HBCU at the top of your list with the University of Miami, not in place of, but with the University of Miami?
Well, ever since last year in 2020, with all the racial inequality that's going on and stuff, you know, I started to research the HBCUs and watch how they campuses work and watch how the football teams are and how they work in classrooms, and it's like the vibe and the feeling of being around people like me that understand me is different. Like, that's the difference between going to a black school and a predominantly white school.
Okay.
It's almost like you could be around people that understand what you've been around, and you don't have to
kind of like
you don't have to adapt so much.
It's kind of like going through the same fight
Right.
that you're going through.
Right. You
know,
don't have to adapt so much,
Okay.
but you still gotta adapt. But you know how that is. And I like the party. You know, HBCU parties are awesome. You know, I'm about my education though. Kids stay in school.
Right.
You know?
You are. What's that GPA said?
3.7.
Yeah. Listen, can't do nothing with
sir.
that. Can't, you know.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't know 3.7, but yeah, I get it. Okay, so
And I've realized with the NFL, if you can play, they will find you. There's a
so you're not worried anymore about having to be at a big
right.
Division I school, the University of Miami's, the Alabama. I mean, of course, they call you.
Right, they call me
everything
all
I get it, but you're saying that football is not your. It's more cultural for you now.
Right. I'm trying to look for. I don't want to go to a college where I'm going to go there and just feel uncomfortable and like I want to go home, all that. I want to go somewhere where I'll be able to enjoy myself and feel home and feel, you know, comfortable, where I could focus on my schoolwork and not have to worry about so much stuff, you know.
Okay. All right, I get it. Now, I want you to do me a favor, because we're getting ready to close this thing out. Remember we were talking about Kodak Black earlier?
Yes.
I want you to find that Kodak Black song that you were talking about, you know, so we can, that's how we're going to end it. We're going to play out on that. But in the meantime, while you're doing that, I'm going to bring these back up here, right? Bring these couple of bottles, right? Listen, let me move my papers here.
I'll pass you this one. I don't drink.
Yeah.
I'm just passing him the wine.
Pass me that right there. And then I'm going to ask my cameraman behind me to pass me that orange cup back there. Back here. right there behind me. It's just the orange cup. Listen, what I want to say is the company that's doing this is called Butterfly D&G. All right, Butterfly D&G. They personalize your bottles. We do wine bottles. I keep saying we because yes, I am a part of D&G, Butterfly D&G.
Him and Mom's Minute.
Yeah, Mom from Mom's Minute. That's who. It's our company. These are some of the little things that we do. But we make these bottles, and she wraps them up in the nice plastic bags for you. She puts the candy in them. Depending on what holiday, she put hearts. She put little bears and stuff. We also do kids baskets where they don't have any alcohol. They just have the sodas, potato chips, candies, and stuff like that. But I want you guys to really, focus in on some of that craftsmanship right there that we do. Listen, they're very nice. Check our page. You're gonna find D-Train, D-E-E Train. That's one of the Facebook pages that'll have some of the bottles on them. And as you can see, we put a nice little touch on them. Nice little touch, right? And then where's that glass? Where'd the glass go?
The glass?
Yeah.
Oh, that little glass.
Yeah, I want the glass. Yeah, give me the glass. So you see, they come with wine glasses. And with the wine glasses, this is how we do the wine glasses. As you can see, this is like a little set right here. Okay? We'll have some of these tomorrow. We're gonna be at a networking event that will be also on the Facebook and Instagram page. We'll be selling some of those. And like I said, we do holidays. The next holiday coming up, I think, is Mother's Day.
Yes, March 11th.
Right. Then we're gonna do Father's Day. There's any holiday, especially those just because days. All right. So this is just some of the stuff.
Baby.
We're gonna
it back.
We're gonna pass these out of the way. Just sit these on the side because we're gonna do a little bit more.
And along with that company, we also have a DJing business.
Yes, that's where D-Train
and Rich.
And
for your young boys, for the kids,
right.
I do all types of parties.
That's what you see right here. That's exclusive entertainment.
Yes.
That is the entertaining side of the business. Listen, I need all y'all to understand. This is 2021. If 2020 taught you anything, it's hustle.
Yes.
You got to have a hustle. There are a lot of people that lost their jobs, and they're depending on just the government to try to get by. Got to find your hustle. Young folks, find your hustle.
Get that bread. Get that bag.
It's something you can do. I don't care what but you got to find it. And you got to want it. You got to go get it. Right, young fella?
Yes, sir.
We're going to give you that, our Instagram and Facebook one more time. Go ahead.
That's Instagram at ThreeG Podcast. ThreeG Podcast. That's the same on YouTube. Our email's 3gpod@gmail.com. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't watch us and don't subscribe. You're going to miss out. You don't want to miss out, right? Click that bell so you get a notification whenever we post. We're going to be posting, little videos of stuff where we go places. We might interview a couple people, give you some segments. Maybe you'll get a segment where he's by himself or I'm by myself. If something urgent happens in the world of sports or politics, January 6th.
Yeah,
we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, we got a couple of different segments we're gonna be doing. So just stay tuned. Stay involved.
If you have a business that you want shouted out, let us know. Hit us up on our email or on Instagram. You can DM us and we'll hit you with those details.
Hey, and with that is
Aired Out Rich.
I am D-Train. We are the 3G Podcast, and we want you guys to make sure that you are involved with the 3G Nation. All right?
And I'll send us off with a little bit of Kodak.
Go ahead. Let me hear.
Pull up in a demon on guard, looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z